Welcome to this mini lecture on the purpose statement and the significance of the study. As you can see in the little square, the purpose statement and the significance study directly follow the problem statement. So let's get started. Again, like with the problem statement, I recommend you reviewing your variables and having them handy as you navigate the purpose statement. So in addition, here are some things that you will need to know. First, you need to know the type of research that you will be conducting. Second, whether the type examines, correlates, or compares the variables within that type of research. And third, you have to have your theoretical framework handy, as you also will reference that. Know your independent and dependent variables, and finally, the population you'll be studying. So having these things nailed down so you know how to plug them into the template that we have. So as noted earlier in this semester, the quantitative research, you will select one of the three types of research for your senior research proposal. If you're mainly gathering information about descriptive variables, say from a survey that evaluates your agency or to explore a phenomenon that doesn't have much literature, you would select a descriptive study. If you're examining the strength of relationship between two variables, then you would select a correlational study. And finally, if you're examining the difference between variables, groups, or services, then you would select a comparative study. After considering the type of research as informed by your variable, instrument, or participants, record the type of research on your research proposal sketch. So not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but here's a quick overview of the types of research that impact the overall research design of your research proposal down the road. As you can see, the variables impact the purpose, which impacts the research question, and the hypothesis, which determines the mode of data analysis. It all flows downstream from here. So unlike the template for the problem statement section, the template here should be followed much closer, as it assists you in clearly and succinctly communicating the overarching purpose of your research. So use this template use this template that I'm showing you right now only if you're using descriptive data. So here you would say, the purpose of this descriptive quantitative study is to examine the blank whatever variable for fill in the participants at the research site, and the study will be viewed through the whatever theory or model that you're looking at, the lens. So fill in your blanks for that one. Here's one for a correlational study. So the purpose of this correlational quantitative study is to examine the relationship between blank and blank variables for put in the participants at the research site. The study will be viewed through the whatever lens you have. So finally use this template here, if you are collecting correlational comparative data, if you're looking at the difference between groups regarding a particular variable or variables. So the purpose of this comparative quantitative study is to examine the difference between blank and blank, the different groups, or whatever you have, regarding the variables for the participants at the research site. The study will be viewed through whatever lens that is appropriate for your theory. So now that you put these various components together, enter your purpose statement on your research proposal sketch and in the introduction of your research proposal. Now let's move into the significance of the study component of the introduction paper. This component usually consists of a paragraph describing the rationale for why your study is important. You can include how your study adds to the field of knowledge on your topic or how the results might improve agency, programming, or policy. Definitely include at least one citation for why your research should be conducted. So this section will be included in your IRB under rationale for your research project. The IRB also asks for a citation, so don't do extra work, just copy and paste this section into your introduction paper and into your IRB application form. So off you go. You are now several steps closer to the end of the introduction section. Good job.